Alrighty, let's get right to the show. Welcome back to the Casual Show. I'm your host, Wolfie, and I'm back, guys. We had a lot of fun last stream. I felt like everybody that jumped in had a good time. We said some crazy shit. I'm not gonna lie. We said a bunch of shit. We upset a lot of people, and I feel like today just might be the same thing. So we got the TikTok live audience, and then we have the Twitch live audience. Thank you all for joining. There's a lot to talk about today. Okay, there's too much to talk about, and there's been a lot going on. There's been a lot going on the internet today. I'm trying to go through a few topics, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm trying to go through a few topics that are off stream or not stream related, and a few that are stream related. But yeah, I mean, bro, guys, I had a great weekend, to be honest with you guys. I had a wonderful weekend. I'm not going to lie. I cheated so much on my diet. I'm just basically spending all of this week recovering. Uh, Dead ass. I'm literally spending all this week just recovering from what I did this weekend. And I do this to myself every week. I have fantastic workouts. I train so hard. My diet's A1, like a professional athlete. And then guess what do? Sunday comes around, and I get trigger happy on the Uber Eats, bro. Trigger happy on the Uber Eats. I let it fly, and we just start ordering like it's no day tomorrow. So, I had a good time. But so this weekend, I was chilling, right? I was chilling. I was trying to have a good time and relax at the house. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna order a movie or rent a movie. I haven't rented a movie since Blockbuster times, right? Because some of us are dinosaurs. Some of us are still we were not all from 2000s. Okay, some of us are from the 1990s. You know what I mean, including myself. So what happened was I wanted to order a movie, and I was like, you know what? Let's look at Amazon Prime, right? I wanted to order a movie from Amazon Prime. I'm like, you know what? I'm trying to feel vintage and shit. Like I'm trying to catch a vibe. And guess what I see, bro? I see the Karate Kid, the new Karate Kid. Okay, for a lot of people who have seen the Karate Kid movies, you know the game, bro. It's legend shit. Daniel LaRusso, don't get me started on Daniel LaRusso. Daniel LaRusso started aura farming. For a lot of people who don't know this, Daniel LaRusso started aura farming. Back in the day, before it was a thing, there was not, I mean, it's got to be Daniel LaRusso and the Home Alone kid. It was nobody with that much aura as a kid besides Daniel LaRusso, right? So I'm like, you know what? I want to, order, a movie, and I see the Karate Kid movie. I've seen 1, 2, and 3, and even the one with Jaden Smith, fantastic movie. Jackie Chan killed that, right? So, by the way, this is going to be spoiler alert for people who haven't seen the Karate Kid movie. It's going to be spoiler alert, so please, please, guys, especially on TikTok Live, if you haven't seen the movie, please, I don't mean to ruin it for you, but hands down, the worst movie to exist. I'm going to be honest with you. The new Karate Kid Legend, worst movie to ever exist. Matter of fact, I think it is disrespectful to Jackie Chan and Daniel LaRusso for putting a script like this, for putting a script together the way you did, and having them be a part of this project. And I'm not even trying to piss anybody off today. I'm just being honest. Has to be the worst movie of all time. I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember the guy's name. The main character. It wasn't selling it. Like Jaden Smith from the Karate Kid movie would beat his ass any day. Like that guy was not selling me. He was not tough. Even when he puts up a fight against his bully, there was no in him. You know what I mean? There was no I didn't feel like he evolved as a character, right? I didn't feel like he evolved as a character. So I don't know. It was a really bad experience. And like once again, if you've seen like Karate Kid 1, Karate Kid 2, Karate Kid 3, like those are the best movies ever, bro. Like you really want to go back in time and enjoy what movies used to be. You put on Karate Kid 1 and 2, fuck around and slap 3 on just for the hell of it. You're going to have a great time. So but yeah, dude, that's what I did this weekend. I ended up watching a terrible movie, and and then immediately Sunday night, I wanted to catch up on a lot of different things, right? Because I'm like, you know what? There's been a lot of things going on, and like, your boy Wolfie's out of the loop. Straight up, I'm out of the loop, yo. So, I put on the YouTube, and I start watching, And guess what I see? I see Charleston White on Patrick Bet-David's podcast. Caught me off guard. I saw the video. I saw Charleston White on Patrick Bet-David. I was like, there's no way, right? Patrick Bet-David got bored of politics. I'm going to be the first one to say it. He got bored of politics. Because now he's just trying to bring on fun, entertaining characters. And it's funny watching a corporate dude interview like the most outrageous, crazy character that you could think of. The funny thing about Charleston White is half of the time you really believe what he's saying. Like the second Unc starts talking, I'm like, oh, here he goes again, man. He's on some bullshit. Literally 5 minutes in even, I'm already like, so you telling me Trump shouldn't be president because he can't get punched in the face? That's true. Maybe he can be president because low key, why is he sending soldiers if he can't get punched in the face? He you know what I'm saying? Like, you just watch for 5 minutes. Next thing you know, you're like, bro, this guy, you know. So crazy collaboration. I did not think this was gonna happen, and I just thought it was insane that he had him on, bro. Like it's a weird time we live in, right? It's a really, really weird time that we live in. And it just gets crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, lately, I've been feeling like everything it's all fake, fugazi. Like, it's not even real, because when you go out in the real world and you walk around the grocery store, you don't see anything crazy or outrageous. Everything seems normal. Put the fries in the bag. Like, everything is normal up until you jump on the internet. Next thing you know, Elon Musk is creating a diner, a robot staffed diner. I'm gonna say this one more time for people on TikTok Live, for people on Twitch. If you didn't hear what I said, Elon Musk, he's building, one more time, Elon Musk is building a robot staffed diner. How do you feel about that? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Look, I'm gonna keep it a stack with everybody. I would prefer Houston's terrible service than a robot talking to me, because I can't stand talking to an AI when I'm trying to pay my bills through the phone service. I'm like, speak to a representative. It's like, I can't help, speak to a representative. If I have to have that conversation one time with one of those Tesla robots, it's straight up, it's hands, bro. I'm about to break a knuckle and get sued by Elon Musk, because nothing about that sounds fun. I feel like it's just going to be overly expensive for no reason. What happens when a robot needs to be charged? What happens? Do you get the shift off? Like, do you just got backups all the time? How do you pay the robots? That's what I'm curious about. How do you even pay the robots? Eventually they're going to get mad. You've been working them for so long, you haven't paid them. So I don't know, man. It's just Ahmad, well, what's up? So we're going to pause here real quickly. If you're on TikTok Live, feel free to jump on Twitch. We're just vibing. Went to high school together. Appreciate you. So we vibing, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's been a crazy week, and it's just too much going on, bro. And I'm just over here to call out the fake shit. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to talk about fake shit, what's up with Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson? Somebody gonna talk about it? Somebody go talk about it, because that's not a real relationship, right? I feel like ever since Taylor Swift's relationship and the whole NFL series and that blowing up, I feel like everybody's trying to mimic that. Everybody's trying to get into a relationship with another celebrity. I'm not buying it. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm not buying it. You know what I mean? I'm not buying it. You know what I mean? Like, it's fake. It doesn't make any sense. For a lot of people, you're going to get mad because Megan's your girl, right? She makes good music. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that relationship's not real. You know what I mean? It's not real. It doesn't make any sense. And honestly, I feel like artists start doing that whenever they want to get to the next level, right? For a lot of people, you believe Taylor Swift's relationship was real. Sure, I'm going to let you think that, bro. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to take away from your imagination. Of course, let's romanticize life. But let's not be idiots, bro. Like, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Let's not be idiots here, because it doesn't make any sense. There's no way in hell that, you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make any sense, bro. That's all. I mean, this is my opinion on it, right? It's fake. I think it's fake. So, anyways, Let's take a stop here. I just want to make sure the chat on Twitch is having a good time. All right, cool. Anyways, let's get right into some of the streaming clips. There's been a lot of controversy this week in streaming, and I feel like as your favorite streamer, or your upcoming favorite streamer, bro, I feel like y'all got to give me a chance, bro. Y'all got to give me a chance because your boy's hot and your boy's feeling himself, and but there's nobody backing it up. Now, this week we went crazy. I'm not going to lie. I ripped Cristiano Ronaldo Jr.'s, or I guess Jr., yeah, his son. I ripped his son, and people got mad. I just said the guy can't play soccer. Like, I didn't say anything. I critiqued his sport. The kid can't play soccer, okay? You're putting him up against guys like Tota, which is a streamer. Like, this guy's a streamer. I get it from Brazil. He's born to play soccer. But, like, bro, you Cristiano Ronaldo's son, bro. Like, you're supposed to be that guy. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. People got really mad at that. But with that being said, there's a lot of different, controversies that have been going on this week. And so one of them is the FaZe guys released another one of those videos where they, they have debates with, 9-to-5 workers. And this one, they were basically arguing, do you need to go to college and get a degree? Is that important nowadays, right? Because we live in 2025 now, right? Everybody knows one person who got rich without having a degree, right? Maybe you either watch them online, maybe you know them in person, you know what I mean? But that was the debate, right? So FaZe guys are debating, like, do you need a degree in order to do what you love and move on with your life? Is it important to get a degree, right? I'm starting to think these debates with FaZe Clan are fake, all right? Like, I'm just going to go ahead and say, I think they're fake. They're funny as hell. I'm not going to lie, they're super funny, and it's entertaining to watch. But there is no way you went out there and brought real dudes with degrees. There's no way. One lady on the show was sitting there like, I got a degree in dance. There's no way. Like, there's no way that girl has a degree in dance and was like, you know what? I'm going to go debate how important it is to have your degree. Because there's dudes on TikTok with no degrees dancing, making like 100, 200K a month. No cap. Like, I can't even make that up. Like, there's actual dudes out there making $200,000 a month off of streaming, TikTok dancing, and catching a vibe. And there's no way the FaZe guys are casting these people unless they're purposely casting these people to shit on them. And I also want to bring this up. FaZe Adapt might be the smartest dumb dude I've ever seen in my life. That guy is intelligent. Now, a lot of people make it as a joke, but you guys are sleeping on the dude. He is way too intelligent for your kind. This guy fell off and came back to life even stronger than ever. He's that guy in your class. I don't know if everybody has that one guy in your class where you're like, you're so dumb, but I swear to God, if we were in a terrible situation, you might be the only one with an answer. You might be the only one to get us out of here. You know what I mean? That's FaZe Adapt for you, bro. FaZe Adapt is so underrated. I feel like he's still carrying FaZe on his back. Because FaZe Banks, he's to the side. He's hanging out on the side. He's not trying to do too much. He's just managing it from a corporate level. But FaZe Adapt, he's a foot soldier. He's still out there with the clan. You know what I mean? He's still collaborating with the boys. He's still putting out the content. You know what I mean? So I feel like y'all got to give FaZe Adapt his flowers, bro. The guy is a legend, and I feel like he deserves to continue to be a legend and stay on the top of Mount Rushmore of gaming streamers, bro. One of the first to do it. Let's be honest. Quick scope. You know what it is. But yeah, I mean, bro, the guy is super entertaining to watch, right? But since we're speaking about idiots, since we want to talk about people who are just not there, and I'm going to honestly get rid of TikTok here for a little bit just so we don't get banned. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's stop it here so that we don't get banned on TikTok. Because whenever we're live on TikTok, I feel like I can't be myself. You know what I mean? So for a lot of people, you know what's been going on. So the NELK boys are interviewing I don't even want to get into this because I don't really do politics. Politics is not what I do. I do social media entertainment and vibes. I don't do politics, but this is on my list, and we gotta cover it, right? So the NELK boys are they went on and interviewed Benjamin Netanyahu. What is this guy's name, bro? Can somebody tell me his name? What is this guy's name? Benjamin Ngannou? Benjamin Ngannou. Benjamin Ngannou. He's Francis Ngannou's brother, actually. He fought in the UFC 3 times, 0-3. But anyways, so for a lot of people, you guys are taking this way too seriously, bro. I'm going to be honest with you guys. You guys are taking this way too seriously, having the NELK boys interview this guy. The NELK boys interviewing Francis Ngannou's brother, Benjamin Netanyahu, it has to be one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And it's honestly because of Steiny. I'm going to be real with you guys. Steiny's running the show here for a lot of people. Steiny is probably the funniest dumb dude I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, Steiny is sitting there, and in his head, he's like, I fooled everybody, bro. I don't know how I got here, but I have fooled everybody. And I know that for a fact. Why? Because that's me 80% of the time. And 80% of the time in every room that I'm in, I'm like, I have fooled everybody. I don't know how I got here where I am today. You guys just let me walk right through, bro. I have no idea how this happened. And that's the funny thing about that entire interview. I knew what it was. To be honest with you guys, I already knew what this was going to be. It was going to be Benjamin Ngannou comes on and he, says whatever he's got to say, to promote himself and make himself look more human to the world. And you know what I mean? The NELK boys are just going to sit there, nod and wave, boys, and just ask him dumb questions like, Whataburger's whack, right? Or Burger King, or, you know what I'm saying? It was too funny. I feel like a lot of people are trying to come at the NELK boys and like, you know what I mean? Like, really give them the responsibility of like, wow. Like, you guys act like the NELK boys... You guys are acting like the NELK boys are going to do the right thing here. Like, they're not a fucking prank channel. Like, the NELK boys would interview Hitler if they could. Are you serious, bro? You think they're not going to interview Francis' brother, Benjamin Ngannou? You don't think they're going to interview him, bro, if they got the chances? They're the movie Interview, bro. I guarantee you Kyle watched that movie Interview before and was like, one day I'm going to interview one of the... That's where keep it a buck with you. That's where we're at today, right? Like... There's no way that you guys really thought that Kyle was going to just not take up that opportunity. You guys are like, oh, he's bought. Dude, he would have done the interview for free. Are we trolling each other right now? What's going on? I don't get it. Are we trolling? There's no way. He would have done that interview for free. Are you serious? The way Salim's been carrying the show, what are we even talking about? Seriously, what are we talking about? Kyle would have done that interview for free. You're telling me he's not going to take a... And the funny thing is they have a press conference after. That's my favorite part. My favorite part is they had a press conference and they had people come on like Sneeko, Myron, that one Arab dude who's always mad. I don't know why he's always mad, but he's always mad, right? And these guys are trying to convince the NELK boys that they fucked up by having this guy on. And it's like... Bro, all these guys would have interviewed him as well. First of all, all these guys that came on would have interviewed him as well. The worst part is Myron starts trying to convince Kyle to let him come on as the other side. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Like you know what I'm saying? Can we get somebody from that side? I don't know what you're talking. Can we get their leader? We don't need Myron on? You know what I mean? But anyways, I thought it was a shit show. I think the world's taking that way too seriously. Like, no one's watching that. I'm going to be honest with you guys. No one really watched that. We just watched the clips. You know that. No one really watched that. So don't get too pressed, bro. Life is way too precious and way too short for us to be pressed all the time, okay? Let's be serious when we need to be. I'm not saying let's not be serious. Let's be serious when we need to be. But life is too short. You know what I mean? It's way too short. Put a smile on your face. Take it one step at a time, 1 minute at a time if needed. Not even an hour, not a day, 1 minute at a time if needed. And take a deep breath and enjoy, right? Am I on one or not? Okay. Guys, I'm by myself. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm by myself right now. So, I'm dead ass just, I'm enjoying the show solo, dolo, molo with nobody on the block. And speaking on people on the block, Tota got robbed, bro. Tota got robbed in Brazil, bro. How could y'all let that happen to Tota, bro? Aiden, how could you let that happen to Tota, bro? Kai, how could you let that happen to Tota, bro? This guy Tota was walking the favelas with his boys, off of a great, high of the success that he's been capturing here in the U.S. Thinking shit sweet. Walking around the favela with a camera guy and everything, dude. And they pull up on the guy and they pressed him. And I don't know if it's real or scripted or what, but everybody's immediate reaction is like, oh, we got to get Tota back to the States, bro. We got to protect him. We got to get him in the States. I'm going to be honest with you guys. No, Tota's the new Drake. I'm going to be honest with you. Tota's the new Drake of Brazil. Y'all got to let that man stay in Brazil and build an audience there. Haven't y'all seen that boy? Bro, do you guys see how much likes and views that guy is getting because he's clip farming in Brazil? Let the guy clip farm in Brazil. Why y'all trying to bring him here and put him with all of us? He's better than that. Leave him in Brazil. Let him do his thing in Brazil, bro. The guy's killing it. He came on no English into streaming university, shat on half of the guys there. So many guys, so many girls wanting to stream for their entire life, had the greatest opportunity of their lifetime. Dude from Brazil comes zero English, takes the show. Come on. What are we talking about here, bro? Let's be honest with y'all. Are you crazy? Are we crazy here, bro? There's no way. Y'all letting this guy come in here do that. So let him stay in Brazil. Let him do his thing. But yeah, no, I'm serious though. No, all jokes aside, we'd love to have Tota back and see him in more content, right? We want to see him in Kai's streams. We want to see him with Aiden. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We gotta set up Tota versus Ray boxing match. I think Kai and Aiden are missing that whole bit. We got to get these guys beefing. I know they don't speak English, so I don't know how we're going to get them there, but I feel like if we can get some sort of beef started between the two and set up a boxing match, Ray can promote his noodles. Bro, I swear to God, I'm on one, bro. Kai, put me on as a producer, bro. I swear to God, I'd put on a great show with that. That's what we're missing. We're missing Tota versus Ray 2026 boxing match. That'd be insane. That'd be an awesome... That'd be an awesome show, right? Anyways, let's go back on TikTok Live because I'm feeling, now that we ended with the NELK boys, you know what I mean? Because I feel like I would have fucked my shit up on that. So let's go back on TikTok Live. I'm so sorry. I clap in the... I have a bad habit where anytime there's a lot of energy, I got to get it out, I clap, all right? So bear with me, bro. Please bear with me, okay? So... More news for you guys. I saw that Phantom said that he's going to quit for 2 to 3 years and try to get in shape. Phantom, it's not going to take you 2 to 3 years, buddy, to lose weight. But I swear to God, I could get you there in like 6 months, bro. I swear to God. By the way, Phantom's the best member of AMP. Hands down. Phantom's better than Kai. Am I the only one who thinks that? Phantom is better than Kai. He is the best and literally hands down the coolest dude in the AMP show. Duke, you're too old. I'm over it. The Riz shit, we get it. You're a Rizzler, bro. Like, I'm over it. I'm so over it, bro. Kai, unless you have somebody that is entertaining on, I'm not really watching. But Phantom, I swear to God, I've watched Phantom bust down a bag of chips. I swear to God, I'll watch the stream. So I feel like y'all gotta stop sleeping on my boy Phantom, bro. Phantom, please don't retire. If you ever seen this, Phantom, please don't retire. We love you, Phantom. Come back. But yeah, man, that shit was really sad to see, bro. And on that note, DDG, I saw that DDG is starting a content house. For a lot of people, when I hear content house, I immediately remember like the old shit, like the Phase House, the Clout House, all that shit. I feel like it's about time DDG did that shit, bro. Because DDG's been putting on his family for a while, and it's like, I like seeing that, but I know DDG's going to be the number one streamer in the world. Hands down, I'm saying this right now. DDG's going to be the number one streamer in the world. He's so creative, bro, and he's mastered every lane that you could think of. He went into the boxing phase, killed in it. He went into YouTube, started becoming one of the best YouTubers, went into streaming, was one of the best and most watched streamer on Streamer University. The guy has a business mindset and he's a money getter. He's put all his family on, and now it's like, if he starts this content house thing, bro, I swear to God, it's going to be better than AMP. DDG's new content house is going to be better than AMP, 100%. I'm just going to say this right now. It's going to piss a lot of people off, but DDG's content house is going to be better than AMP's house. I'm telling you all this right now. The guy is too creative. He's a hard worker. You can't beat consistency, bro. When people are consistent, you can't beat them. They're going to be in your face all the time, bro. All the time they're going to be in your face. And I think I'm lagging on TikTok live, so I apologize, chat, but you know what it is. On a positive note, though, I feel like I've been just shitting on people, so I apologize. I'm just saying what I've been watching all week, bro. So, but on a positive note, I've been seeing Speed's been posting a ton of music, bro, and like I'm looking at the views, and it's like 2 million, 3 million, 5 million, 10 million, and it's just like. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Speed alone can conquer a state. I feel like if Speed got his fans to just kind of crowd up together, he could take over a state and become a mayor if he really wanted to. That's the type of power and influence I feel like Speed has. I feel like you guys don't take this guy seriously. The guy wakes up every single day and puts on a show in a different country every single day. Like, you guys don't see him flying, the transition part. You guys are not seeing that. This guy is grinding. And how's he this buff the whole time, too? Like, that means he's probably taking care of his diet. The guy he has a work efficient, like, his work consistency, motivation, and drive is almost unbeatable in any other stream. That's why I feel like Speed is probably the best in the world. So, anyways, but yeah, it's crazy to see, and like, I really truly think that if Speed continues to push this, he's going to be literally just the biggest creator in the world, hands down. No one's worked as hard as him, But yeah, guys, I mean, let's take a pause real quick because it's been insane. TikTok Live keeps acting up on me here, so let's just give it a second, guys. Y'all enjoying the show? If y'all enjoying the show, press like. Let's see, it was a cheap views on stream Buddha. These guys are trying to view bot me. Guys, I'm trying to quit vaping, so I'll get there eventually. Last thing I wanted to talk about was Lacey and Vardon. Lacey and Vardon have been streaming together. I saw a by the way, hilarious combination, right? Hilarious combination. I think Vardon is funnier than Lacey. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Vardon's funnier than Lacey. This guy is him and his brother. I'll be honest, him and his older brother. I like Vardon a little bit more because he's more of a sweetheart. He's a nice guy, but Vardon is a lot. Did I just call him Fardon? I called him Fardon. Vardon, right? That's his name. Vardon, he has to be one of the funniest dudes without trying I've ever seen in my life. This guy, Vardon, right? And I think, he thought that he wants to get in the streaming shit, so I saw him, streaming with Lacey. And I feel like Lacey lately has just been nonstop just doing the girl content that's kind of similar to what Marlon's doing, where he just, brings on a girl and goes on the dating, goes out on dates and has... And I feel like he didn't prepare Vardon for it. Vardon kind of just came on, brought his girlfriend, and is like... Lacey has gained too much aura, you guys. I feel like you guys are creating a monster with Lacey. You guys have given this guy way too much aura. You've let him farm more aura than he should have farmed, all right? You put him with Marlon. You let him suck up every sack of soul out of Marlon's aura and then carry it into his streams, and now this guy is a menace. He took Vardon's girl in front of Vardon and made him feel like a Fardon. That's just pure disrespect. I'm going to be honest with you. Somebody's had to say it. Lacey, let the guy, bro. The guy he's still a kid, bro. He was just painting curbs like last week. You know what I'm saying? You're going to bring him on stream and disrespect him like that. I just think it's outrageous, bro. But yeah, it was a tough watch. I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm not going to lie. Lacey without Marlon is not doing well. You know what I mean? He's just not doing well without his boy Marlon. And I feel like we got to bring that duo back. Get Vardon out the way. Keep him with David Dobrik because I feel like he's not But shouts out to TikTok Live. Guys, I just went live again on TikTok because some of the topics that I was talking about on Twitch didn't want to, upset anybody or get banned or any stupid shit. You know what I mean? So I brought it over to Twitch, and then I decided to jump back on TikTok Live once I felt like, we're in a good place, right? I don't know. How long have I been streaming for? Let's see. Guys, it's about 30 minutes. I feel like 30-minute streams are dope, bro, because just like you can just jump on, you know what I'm saying? Get the fucking clip farms and boop. But yeah, guys, I mean, look, I'm gonna try to do this as much as I can because it's fun. I enjoy doing it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit to say. People nowadays don't like anybody with an opinion, and I feel like the second you have an opinion and you put yourself out there and you say what's up to the world and you say, this is what I think, people have a problem with it, right? People have a problem with it and they immediately want to tell you why your opinion doesn't make any sense. And I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of free speech and us having a good time online, right? So, if you've enjoyed these clips that came out with the last stream, I'm going to be having more people on, more occasionally, you know what I mean? I'm going to have guests on the show. So please press the subscribe button, press the like button. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on Twitch, subscribe. If you're on TikTok, please like and follow because I really, truly do support that. What's up, homie? Thank you for the fucking, bro. You don't got to do that, bro. You don't got to do that, bro. We're just catching a vibe over here. You know what I mean? Check the Aura Watch, though. New Aura Watch alert. New Aura Watch. So let me give a shout out to Aura Watches for sponsoring your boy, making me feel fantastic. I got this one's Chrome Milk, bro. I swear to God, this is the coolest and flyest watch I've ever seen. It's light, it feels good, it makes sense with every fit that I put on. So I appreciate the boys for taking care of the boy. And Aura Watches, check them out, code WOLFIE. But yeah, back to the show. Before I conclude, I want to just kind of address something that been on my mind for a little bit. I've been beefing, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I've been in a beef online. I didn't ask to be in this beef. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't ask to be in this beef. But there's this gym in New York, and I think they go by like Bird Gang or something, bro. I'm just gonna address it here because I just don't want to make it a big deal. But I commented on one of their videos and I said, look, bro, you're lifting a dumbbell. It's not that serious. Because the guy was overly doing it, bro. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. The guy did 3 sets of bullshit and then threw it and was like, I'll be damned if I fail. And I was like, bro, this isn't a gladiator movie, bro. You good. Like, you lifting a dumbbell. You know what I'm saying? So I comment that and this dude's army starts attacking me, right? They start attacking me. And the dude, one of the guys from the gym, he responds, but he gives me a sob story. He's like, bro, you don't even know how it feels to bury a man. I'm like, wait, what did I just do, bro? Like, what do you mean? Like this guy, I'm telling you, he gave me a sob story, bro. And he you know what he concludes with? He concludes with, and you know what? Pull up. And I was like, bruh. We got to stop giving old people TikTok. Like, I swear to God, bro, because I don't even think these older generation understand what this new generation has become. We're a whole fucking bag of shit show trolls, right? Like, I feel like the funniest thing about a video is the funniest comment. Am I right or am I wrong? Come on, I'm just being honest here. The funniest thing about a video is the funniest comment. That's what makes you remember the video. So it's crazy, bro. These guys started coming at me. I'm like, bro, like, what the hell? And now if I go to New York, I'm going to have to see them. I'm going to have to see these guys. So just remember, bro, I just want to be the Bird Gang. If you out in New York, you watching the stream, bro, I'm going to just keep it a buck with you, bro. At the end of the day, it's just lifting weights. Okay? At the end of the day, it's just lifting weights. Go on about your business, bro. Stay motivated. And remember, you're in the industry of being positive. You're in the industry of teaching people how to be better people, okay? And with that being said, we're going to conclude the show. It's been great hanging out with you guys. And so I love you guys. Stay tuned for more episodes. I hope you enjoy these quick solo streams because I do. It's a rapid-fire clip farming mania, right? Love you guys, and we will see you guys on the next show. I'm out. Yeah, boy.